Hey everyone, welcome to The Reality Access. Here we bring you the latest 90-day fiancé news and exclusive updates every day. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel now. 90-day fiancé, Jenny spends time with family after Sumit split rumors. Jenny Slatin has once again found herself at the center of intense fan speculation, emotional debates, and widespread rumors within the 90-day fiancé universe. As viewers of the long-running TLC franchise know well, Jenny and Sumit Singh's relationship has never been simple, quiet, or free of controversy. Their love story, spanning continents, cultures, decades of age difference, family resistance, deception, sacrifice, and emotional endurance, has become one of the most talked about and polarizing relationships in the history of the franchise. Recently, fans were quick to react when Jenny was reportedly seen traveling alone in the United States, sparking rumors that her marriage to Sumit Singh may be in trouble. Social media discussions intensified when a Reddit user claimed to have spotted Jenny on a flight from New York City to Palm Springs without Sumit by her side. The sighting, combined with Jenny's subdued appearance and the absence of Sumit in recent public moments, fueled speculation that the couple might have split. However, as with many 90-day fiancé rumors, the full story turned out to be far more complex and far less dramatic than early assumptions suggested. Jenny Slatin's journey back to the United States. Jenny Slatin, now 63 years old, is originally from Palm Springs, California. After spending years living in India with her husband, Sumit Singh, Jenny's return to the United States immediately raised eyebrows among fans who have followed her journey closely since her first TLC appearance. For longtime viewers, Jenny's physical presence in America without Sumit was enough to set off alarm bells. Yet, context matters. Jenny's trip back to the U.S. was not permanent, nor was it an indication of a marital breakdown. Instead, it appears to be a temporary visit, one rooted in family, emotional reconnection, and contractual obligations tied to the 90-day fiancé franchise. How Jenny and Sumit's story began. To understand why fans react so strongly to any perceived change in Jenny and Sumit's relationship, it's important to revisit how their story began. Jenny first appeared on TLC's 90-Day Fiancé The Other Way Season 1 in 2019 alongside her then-boyfriend, Sumit Singh, who was from India. Their relationship actually began many years earlier, in 2012, when Jenny met Sumit online through Facebook. At the time, Sumit was working as a call center employee in India. However, he initially contacted Jenny under a false identity, pretending to be an American man named Michael Jones. For months, Jenny believed she was speaking to someone entirely different. Eventually, Sumit confessed the truth. Instead of walking away, Jenny chose to forgive him. That decision would become one of the most defining and controversial moments of her life. Not long after learning Sumit's real identity, Jenny flew to India to meet him in person. What began as an online connection quickly turned into a serious romantic commitment, despite enormous obstacles, cultural barriers, and family opposition. One of the biggest challenges Jenny and Sumit faced from the very beginning was Sumit's family. His parents were strongly opposed to the relationship, largely due to the nearly 30-year age gap between Jenny and Sumit. From a cultural standpoint, the relationship was deeply unconventional in India. Jenny was older than Sumit's mother, and the idea of their marriage clashed directly with traditional expectations surrounding age, marriage, family honor, and social standing. Sumit's parents made their disapproval clear early on, and over time, their resistance became more intense and emotionally charged. The shocking revelation: Sumit's secret marriage. Perhaps the most dramatic and devastating moment in Jenny and Sumit's story came when it was revealed that Sumit had been secretly married to another woman during the early years of his relationship with Jenny. This shocking revelation shocked both Jenny and viewers alike. Jenny had already uprooted her life, left her home in the United States, and committed fully to Sumit, only to discover that he was legally bound to someone else. Despite the betrayal, Jenny chose, once again, to stay. Sumit eventually pursued a divorce, a process that took years and came with immense family pressure, emotional turmoil, and public scrutiny. Marriage at last, but at a cost. After years of delays, arguments, ultimatums, and heartbreak, Jenny finally got what she had long hoped for: marriage to Sumit Singh. However, the wedding came with serious consequences. Sumit and Jenny married without the full knowledge or consent of his parents, while Sumit's mother, Sadhana Singh, had shown some signs of softening toward Jenny over time. She had not given formal permission for the marriage to take place. When the truth came out during 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 7, the fallout was explosive. Sadhana Singh reportedly disowned her son after learning about the marriage. In one of the most emotionally charged moments of the season, she delivered an ultimatum that stunned viewers. It's either Jenny or your mother and father. This moment encapsulated the impossible choice Sumit had been forced to make between the woman he loved and the family that raised him. Public perception and social media appearances. Despite the family turmoil, Jenny and Sumit appeared happy together on social media following their marriage. Photos and videos posted from India showed the couple smiling, traveling, and seemingly enjoying life together. For many fans, these posts suggested that Sumit had chosen Jenny over his parents and was committed to building a life with her regardless of the consequences. This is why Jenny's sudden appearance in the United States, alone, felt jarring to fans who believed the couple was finally on stable ground. The Reddit sighting that sparked rumors. The latest wave of speculation began when a Reddit user claimed to have seen Jenny on a flight from New York City to Palm Springs without Sumit by her side. The sighting, combined with Jenny's subdued appearance and the absence of Sumit in recent public moments, fueled speculation that the couple might have split. Fans turned to Instagram for answers. With no official confirmation from Jenny or Sumit, fans did what they always do: they turned to social media. Instagram, in particular, became the primary source of clues. Followers analyzed captions, comments, locations, and even who appeared or didn't appear in photos. The breakthrough came not from Jenny herself, but from her daughter. Christina, also known as Tina, clears the air. Jenny's daughter, Christina, also known as Tina, stepped in to address the rumors head-on through a new Instagram post. The video she shared was a slideshow featuring multiple photos of Jenny spending time with her daughters, grandchildren, and extended family in the United States. The images showed warmth, togetherness, and joy, offering a very different emotional tone than the rumors suggested. In her caption, Tina made one thing clear: Jenny was in the U.S. temporarily. She wrote that her mom was visiting, emphasizing the word to remove any doubt. Tina even added humor to her message, telling followers not to get their chonies all in a bunch and urging them not to believe stupid rumors circulating online. According to Tina, Jenny's trip was about family time, not a permanent move or a breakup. Jenny's family life before Sumit. Before Sumit entered her life, Jenny had already lived a full and complex life in the United States. She was married for 15 years and is the mother of 3 daughters. Today, she is also a grandmother of 4 grandchildren, whom all remain an important part of her life. Jenny's move to India meant spending long periods away from her children and grandchildren, a sacrifice that often goes unnoticed amid the drama of her romantic storyline. The pandemic years in India. During 90 Day Fiancé Season 2, Jenny returned to India with the hope of finally marrying Sumit after his divorce was finalized. Shortly after, the COVID-19 pandemic hit, leaving Jenny effectively stranded in India for an extended period. Travel restrictions prevented her from visiting her family in the United States, intensifying feelings of isolation and homesickness. For years, Jenny was unable to hug her daughters, spend time with her grandchildren, or experience everyday family moments back home. Christina and her partner eventually visited Jenny in India in May, a reunion that was extensively documented on Instagram and deeply emotional for fans who had followed Jenny's sacrifices. Why Jenny was in New York City. One key detail that explains much of the confusion is Jenny's reported presence in New York City. In all likelihood, Jenny traveled to New York City to film the 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 7 tell-all episode. These reunion specials are typically filmed in New York City and often require cast members to travel separately due to visa restrictions, scheduling conflicts, or production decisions. For reasons that have not yet been publicly explained, Sumit was unable to join Jenny in the United States for this filming. Whether the issue was visa-related, family obligations, or production logistics remains unclear, and something fans may only learn more about when the tell-all episode airs. Distance, not divorce. Until Jenny returns to India and reunites with Sumit, speculation will likely continue. However, based on the information currently available, there is no concrete evidence suggesting that Jenny and Sumit have split. Instead, all signs point towards a temporary separation due to travel, filming obligations, and family visits. Long-distance separation has been a recurring theme throughout Jenny and Sumit's relationship, and one they have managed to survive time and time again. Jenny Slatin has once again become the focus of intense online discussion, as fans of the 90-Day Fiancé franchise speculate about the current state of her marriage to Sumit Singh. Over the years, Jenny and Sumit's relationship has been anything but ordinary, marked by cultural clashes, a major age difference, family rejection, emotional sacrifice, and years of long-distance uncertainty. Their love story has grown into one of the most debated and emotionally charged journeys in the history of the TLC franchise. Recently, concern among fans began to grow when reports surfaced that Jenny was traveling alone in the United States. The situation quickly escalated when social media users claimed that she had been spotted without Sumit, leading many to believe that the couple might be facing serious marital trouble. As discussions spread across Reddit, Instagram, and fan forums, speculation intensified, with viewers questioning whether Jenny and Sumit had quietly gone their separate ways. However, as is often the case in the 90-Day Fiancé world, the truth behind the rumors turned out to be far more layered and far less traumatic than initial assumptions suggested. Jenny Slatin returns to the United States. Now 63 years old, Jenny Slatin originally hails from Palm Springs, California. After spending several years living in India with Sumit, her sudden appearance back in the United States immediately caught the attention of longtime viewers. For fans who have followed Jenny's emotional sacrifices since her first season on TLC, seeing her back in America, especially without Sumit, raised red flags. At first glance, Jenny's solo return seemed alarming, but when viewed in context, her trip appears to be temporary rather than permanent. Rather than signaling a breakup or separation, Jenny's visit to the U.S. seems to be driven by personal and professional reasons. Reconnecting with family after years apart, fulfilling obligations related to the show, and taking time away from India all appear to be factors behind her travel. How Jenny and Sumit's relationship began. To understand why fans react so strongly to any change in Jenny and Sumit's situation, it's important to revisit how their story began. Jenny made her TLC debut on 90-Day Fiancé The Other Way, Season 1 in 2019, alongside Sumit Singh, her younger boyfriend from India. However, their relationship began long before reality TV entered the picture. The two first connected in 2012 through Facebook. At the time, Sumit was working in a call center in India and initially contacted Jenny under a fake name, pretending to be an American man named Michael Jones. For months, Jenny believed she was communicating with someone entirely different. When Sumit eventually confessed the truth, Jenny was devastated, but she didn't walk away. Instead, she chose to forgive him, a decision that would shape the rest of her journey and define her storyline on the show. Soon after learning who Sumit really was, Jenny traveled to India to meet him face-to-face. What started as an online friendship quickly developed into a serious romantic commitment, despite the significant challenges standing in their way. Cultural differences and family resistance. From the very beginning, one of the biggest obstacles in Jenny and Sumit's relationship was his family. Sumit's parents strongly disapproved of their bond, largely due to the nearly 30-year age gap between them. In Indian culture, their relationship was considered highly unconventional. Jenny was older than Sumit's mother, and the idea of marriage clashed with deeply rooted expectations about age, family honor, and societal norms. As time went on, Sumit's parents became increasingly vocal about their opposition, creating ongoing emotional stress for the couple. The bombshell: Sumit's secret marriage. One of the most shocking moments in Jenny and Sumit's storyline occurred when it was revealed that Sumit had been secretly married to another woman during the early stages of his relationship with Jenny. The revelation blindsided Jenny and viewers alike. By that point, Jenny had already left her life in the U.S., committed herself fully to Sumit, and endured significant hardship, only to learn that he was legally married. Despite the betrayal and humiliation, Jenny made the difficult decision to stay. Sumit later began the process of divorcing his wife, a long and emotionally draining journey that came with immense pressure from his family and intense public scrutiny. Finally married, but at a heavy price. After years of delays, arguments, and heartbreak, Jenny ultimately achieved her long-held dream of marrying Sumit Singh. However, their wedding came with serious consequences. The couple married without the full approval of Sumit's parents. Although his mother, Sadhna Singh, had shown moments of reluctant acceptance towards Jenny, she never officially gave her blessing for the marriage. When the truth came out during 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 7, the fallout was devastating. Sadhna Singh reportedly disowned her son, delivering a painful ultimatum that left viewers stunned. It's either Jenny or your mother and father. This moment symbolized the impossible choice Sumit was forced to make between love and family. Social media and public perception. Despite ongoing family conflict, Jenny and Sumit appeared happy together after their marriage. Social media posts from India showed them smiling, traveling, and seemingly enjoying married life. To many fans, these images suggested that Sumit had chosen Jenny and was committed to standing by her, even at the cost of his relationship with his parents. That's why Jenny's recent appearance in the U.S. alone felt so unsettling to viewers who believed the couple had finally found stability. The Reddit post that ignited rumors. Speculation escalated after a Reddit user claimed to have seen Jenny on a flight from New York City to Palm Springs. According to the post, Jenny looked sad and was not accompanied by Sumit. In the 90 Day Fiancé fandom, such sightings often fuel intense debate. Fans immediately began questioning whether the marriage had ended or whether Sumit had ultimately chosen his parents over Jenny. Because cast members are restricted by contract from addressing spoilers while a season is airing, Jenny and Sumit remained silent, allowing rumors to spiral. Instagram brings clarity. With no direct answers from the couple, fans turned to Instagram in search of clues. Captions, photos, and locations were analyzed closely. The clearest response came from Jenny's daughter, Christina, also known as Tina. Tina sets the record straight. Christina addressed the rumors directly through an Instagram post featuring a slideshow of photos showing Jenny spending time with her daughters, grandchildren, and extended family in the United States. The images conveyed warmth and happiness, sharply contrasting the gloomy narrative circulating online. In her caption, Tina emphasized that Jenny was in the U.S. temporarily, clearly stating that her mother was visiting. She humorously urged fans not to believe stupid rumors and reassured followers that nothing was wrong. According to Tina, Jenny's visit to the U.S. was about family, not a breakup. Jenny's life before Sumit. Before meeting Sumit, Jenny had already lived a full life. She was married for 15 years and is the mother of 3 daughters. She is also a grandmother of 4 grandchildren, all of whom remain deeply important to her. Her move to India meant spending long periods away from her family, a sacrifice that often gets overshadowed by the drama surrounding her relationship. The pandemic and prolonged separation. During 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way Season 2, Jenny returned to India hoping to marry Sumit after his divorce. Soon after, the COVID-19 pandemic left her stranded in India for an extended period. Travel restrictions prevented her from returning home, increasing her sense of isolation. For years, she was unable to see her children and grandchildren in person. Christina and her partner eventually visited Jenny in India in May, a reunion that fans watched closely through social media. Why Jenny was in New York City. Jenny's presence in New York City likely ties back to filming the 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 7 tell-all. These reunions are typically filmed in New York and often involve cast members traveling separately. For reasons not yet disclosed, Sumit was unable to accompany her, something that may be addressed during the tell-all. Distance, not divorce. While speculation continues, there's currently no solid evidence that Jenny and Sumit have separated. Everything points toward a temporary physical distance due to travel, family visits, and filming commitments.
90 Day Fiancé, Jenny spends time with family after Sumit split rumors. Jenny Slatin is back in the U.S. to spend time with her family as 90 Day Fiancé fans discuss her breakup with Sumit Singh. A 63-year-old from Palm Springs, Jenny made her first TLC appearance in 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Season 1, along with her boyfriend Sumit Singh from India in 2019. Jenny had met Sumit, then a call center employee on Facebook, in 2012. He had pretended to be someone named Michael Jones, but a year later when he came clean, Jenny found herself flying to India herself to stay with him. Sumit's parents didn't approve of his relationship with Jenny because of their 30-year age gap, which in 2022 as well is creating issues for them, although they are married. Jenny finally got her wish of marrying Sumit fulfilled, but he did it without the knowledge of his parents. While Sumit's mother had accepted Jenny, she didn't give permission for them to get married. Upon finding out the truth on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 7, Sadhana Singh disowned Sumit. "It's either Jenny or your mother and father," she told him. However, Jenny and Sumit looked happy together in India on social media, suggesting Sumit had chosen 90DF's Jenny over his parents. But a Reddit user recently saw Jenny on a flight from New York City to Palm Springs alone, where she looked sad and was without Sumit, and it has fueled rumors about the couple splitting. While Jenny and Sumit won't be able to directly address the speculations since it would be considered spoilers and affect their contract, fans are turning to Instagram to get clues about their relationship status. Thankfully, Jenny's daughter Christina, also known as Tina, has put an end to any ugly rumors about her mom and Sumit. Jenny is very much in America as per Tina's new IG post. The video is a slideshow of many photos of 90 Day Fiancé cast member Jenny with her daughters and their families, including her grandchildren. Before Sumit, Jenny was married for 15 years. The Californian woman Jenny has 3 daughters and 4 grandchildren. In her caption, Tina confirmed that her mom is in the U.S. visiting and not for good. She wrote, "Surprise, yes, my mom is here visiting." Tina continued, "Don't get your chonies all in a bunch, lol." She then asked her followers and fans to not believe the stupid rumors. Tina is glad that she's getting to spend time with her family all together. During Season 2 of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Jenny returned to India in hopes of marrying 90 Day Fiancé celeb Sumit after his divorce had been finalized. Jenny was in India for a long time due to the pandemic since she last moved there and was unable to see her loved ones back home. Christina and her partner finally visited Jenny in May this year, a trip that was documented on the couple's Instagram extensively. In all likelihood, Jenny was in New York City to film the 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 7 tell-all episode over the past weekend. For reasons unknown, Sumit hasn't been able to join her in America. This is something that might only get addressed when fans watch the reunion episode. But until Jenny goes back to India and reunites with Sumit, it would be safe to assume that the 90-day fiancé pair is together, just separated by distance at the moment.